Hello everyone and welcome back to So Many Games So Little Time. This is the third video in which I will quickly show you a video of the inserts and then what they look like before I fill them up, and then also what they will look like inside the boxes. So first let me show you the video of what I did before, and then we'll get back here. Welcome everybody to the third video of the Twilight Imperium series, and of course also So Many Games So Little Time. And this one is about the insert that I bought. It's from Canada and it's bought from Custom Game Bits. So it's on the screen as well, probably. Custom Game Bits, not sponsored at all, but I really liked it so much that yeah, I really spent quite a lot of money to get it. So let's see what's in here, okay? First of all, there's a lot of protection, which is good. Let me just take out all the pieces first. So, okay. As you can see, it's pre-assembled, which is why I really wanted it. I don't mind assembling things, to be honest, but if I can get it pre-assembled, even better. Alright, this is empty. Move it to the side, far away. These bits, okay. I will take it off, and then we will see what everything looks like, okay? Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, so here I am again. This is the overview. This is all the stuff, and now I'm going to do my best to put everything in here, and then I'll get back to you showing what went where and what it looks like now. Okay, so what will be a mere couple of seconds for you will probably be a little bit longer for me. Be right back. Okay, now first of all, it's not only the insert that I'll be talking about, it's the insert and the upgrades that I've done. Now initially I said in the unboxing that I would throw this box away because everything here would go into the main box, but that has proven to be impossible because of it's just too much stuff actually. And actually both boxes have a little bit of lift as well, which I can show you a little bit. But it's so heavy. All right, so this is the lift here, okay, and this is the lift here. Now normally without the insert and everything, I don't think there's any lift at all, but you know, it's a quality of life improvement, right? So let's do this box first and then this box. Okay, so I'll move this out of the way. So technically we're doing another unboxing but this time is just to show what the insert added. Okay, so you can see already it has just a lot of boxes for everything, but what I like the most is this thing. So you just take it out and then you give it to whoever needs it. Now of course this is the color. Argent isn't necessarily red, but you just put whatever you need, whatever faction you put here, and then you give the color and the cards and everything to that person. It's also more than space enough to have them sleeved. I haven't had the game for long, that's why I haven't sleeved anything yet. So that's it. They can then take this off. It says lift, as you can see. They just take this off, up, and then they have access to all the tokens and the cards of, in this case, Argent, and then you put it back in. Now it is wood, of course, so you do need to twist and turn a little bit in the beginning to loosen it up a little bit, as you can see, but it works. And yeah, so these are basically just stacks of all this, like red. You have and also this is a good moment to show you the differences in color between the new pieces and the old pieces. So you can see there is a noticeable difference between the mechs and the ships. The other pieces don't have that. It's just the mechs that for some reason have obvious differences. So this was red. I'll show you the blue mech and the blue ship as well, for example. This one, this is better, right? This is not as obvious. So it's a real. So it's also very cool that all the factions have their logo on it on different sides, so you can easily recognize which one is where. Right. Yep. So let's take a look at the green mechs and the green ships. This. Okay. Very similar as well. Some stand out a little bit more than others, of course. Nalu, Letnev. Like I said, I didn't mix the name with the color, although I think Nalu is green, but whatever. Here, the color scheme is obvious again, that it is much lighter than the actual ships, okay? So we have black. With black, black is black, so you don't really see any difference there. So that always works. So you can see these just all fit on top of each other. In yellow, it is really obvious, the color difference. It's really sad, actually. Just look at this. Gorgeous like shine on it, but the difference is quite huge in color, right? It actually makes it look cheaper because it's so bright yellow, and it doesn't look good at all. So purple, I think I showed already, right? And all of these, of course, you can say, yeah, but there's more colors. There's less colors than there are factions. Well, I'll show you where the other factions are. Here, I look for a mech. Can't really see one. For pink, it's roughly the same. You don't really see much of a difference. And orange is also not much of a difference, to be honest. There's a slight difference, but nothing that's a problem. So I'll put this back for now. So save myself some time. Okay. So the reason why I bought the insert is has two reasons, of course. Setup is way faster, but secondly, also this came already installed. Like I didn't have to glue anything or whatever. It just came straight out of the box, as you saw before as well. The downside was it came from Canada, so I had to wait months before I got it because it was just put on a ship, and yeah, took ages to get here. So every box also has the icons that show you what has to be in there. Also front, okay. So pull and lift. Yep. Let's open it up and see that the correct tokens are actually in here. All right. So no need to guess where everything is. If someone's looking for something specific, they can easily find it. Okay. And then you just click it back in place. Well, once again, you pull, in this case you put it back in, there you go, up, and it's done. The tokens, right, same thing, you pull and you lift, and click it out, and you have all the tokens that you need, and you just put it back in, okay, put it in, voila, up. And even if at any point it would come loose, all you need is some glue, right? So here are the cards. So always nice to have a deck. And what's cool is you see the little opening here, right? So you just push it up and it'll get stuck on the side. So it basically just stands up. So you put it up like this and then people can easily grab it, okay? And then when you finish with it, you just click it back in and put it back in the box. So it's like a mechanism that you can have it stand up, which is always nice. And you can see here are all the other factions. I'm not going to take them out. It's just 2 rows full of different factions, okay? But they all have their insignias, their logos, and names, so really nice. More tokens, because you always need more than one box, so more people across the table can actually reach it. This thing is also more tokens, the armies, the goods, and the ships. And then we have the tower, 2 towers, and these contain the tiles. So they have a door, okay, so it says here pull. So you just pull it open, you push it up a little bit so it has space, of course, to actually open up. Otherwise you don't want to actually accidentally force it, because I'm always a little bit apprehensive in putting a lot of force to it, but you just open it and then the door comes off, and then you just take the tiles out, and then when you're finished you put them back in. And of course you choose the order, right? So I'm not exactly taking them out because that would be taking too much time in this case, because I have to put them back again, of course. And then when you're done, you just make sure the door clicks back and hop, finish. So basically one tower has all the faction specific tiles, and the other tower has the actual planets you can see here, right? So the door once again opens. There you go. And then you have all the tiles. In this case, it's to create the universe, the galaxy, which you fight, and then just clicks back, and that's it. That's where all the tiles go. All right, pretty nifty, if you ask me. Now, it didn't come with instructions on how you're supposed to put everything. I mean, it did come with instructions how to put it in the box, but to be honest, I didn't really get it. To me, it wasn't clear, so I ended up with my own way of putting everything in a box, which is like this. Roughly, this is here, and this was here, right? If I remember correctly. All right, up. And I'm wondering, how was this again? It wasn't standing up. Pretty sure. Now I've. Oh, okay. I know. This one was not in there. This one was in there. Up, and this one's here. There you go. Okay. So I'm going to close it up again. So you see why the lift is there, and you can also already imagine what's still missing from this one. And now we have the expansion box, so that I told you, I didn't throw away. And this also has the upgrades in it, okay? Which I think I'm gonna have to find a different solution for. So these are the upgrades. So let me zoom in a little bit more to give you a clearer view. Okay, so first of all, you have the speaker token, which is in a nice plastic thing, right? So it's always easy to see who is actually the speaker, right? It just stands like this on the table. And then you have all the action cards, right? And they also have this little tray in the front where you can put their goods, because as you know, if it's not chosen, then you put goods on them and you see how much more valuable they become after a while. And also, like most people play it, if you haven't activated your action yet, then you'll put them up, and once you've used it, you'll just lower it so people know it's already been done. So it's really sturdy, really nice, and you can see where I got them. Well, I got them from Bits77, and the links are in the description. And not sponsored, unless suddenly it is, but then I'll mention it in the caption, but it's not sponsored whatsoever. I just really like it, and if it's really cool, I don't mind shouting it out. So you can see there's one for each, but of course, especially because of this back thing, it takes up quite a lot of space, but it does look nice when they're like standing up. Let me put them all next to each other so you can see it a little bit in the distance. I'll zoom out later so you have a better view of it. Okay. Number 4. All right. And then technology. And then the next thing that I use as an upgrade is these fleet stands. So you can see they're in different colors. I bought 2 for each color because having just one is obviously not enough, because you often have different fleets moving around. So instead of the ships being on the tile, they'll be on here, so you can still clearly see the planets underneath. So that's the idea behind this. So it's pretty sturdy, pretty nice. I really like it. I haven't played with it yet though. I mean, I bought it, but the game hasn't hit the table yet, but I'm really curious as to what it's going to look like. when it does happen. So you can already see these are the other colors. There's pink, there's greenish, okay. There's yellow, blue and orange, there's yellow, there's purple. So basically the colors for all the factions, okay. So everybody has their own fleet stands. And I don't know, I've heard online, this is more brownish, I guess, more grayish. I've heard online many people like it, but I can imagine that some people also might not like it. I don't know. I guess I'll have to experience it myself. And these are even more pinkish, darker purple, I guess. Okay, and then you have the other trays. First of all, we have this one, which is once again one of these card trays that you can just click to the front, okay, and then it will get it'll click, and then you can just use it as standing up, okay. So like this, there you go. Then you put it down, and then people can just freely take it, okay. This card here, this is actually normally a discard pile. Well, no, it's not. I thought this was a discard one, but it's not. Is it? Let's see, it should actually say. Okay, let's give it a check. Yeah, so this is the discard pile. These cards normally go somewhere else, okay? But for storage, they go there. Click. This one has the dice, and also supposed to be for discard. And once again, these cards also go forward and click. And in the back, there's always says which cards are supposed to go there as well. These dice will be replaced though, because that's something I still have to do. Once you really start fighting, this one set of dice is definitely not enough. Then we have more tokens. Alright. And then this is where normally the speaker token goes and all the actions, but of course now it's not necessary. These are the other pieces that did not get a home, that is supposed to go here. And then everything else, like this is the overview. This is what's supposed to go where, but honestly, I really didn't get it. So yeah, and then this is all the manuals and everything. Now I think I'll take these out for now. Might put them on top of the main box, and then try to get all this stuff in here. But first, I'm gonna zoom out and show you what the standees and everything looks like. Maybe a little bit better. Okay, so this is a different shot of all the different standees. So if someone would use construction, they would the strategy cards. I've been saying action cards, they're obviously strategy cards. But anyway, when you actually have used it, we'll just put it down like this, and then people can obviously see that you've used it. Okay, so yeah, another upgrade, like I said, that I want are the dice. I want to have dice that basically are linked to a certain type of ship, so people always know, okay, fighters are green, this is blue, this is black, because it's something that I learned from a friend. That's really handy. And a mat, a play mat would also be very nice. But okay, this was the third video in the series, and it's also the final video in the series, because I've gone over everything that I have. Maybe down the line I'll do another one if I have more upgrades, but this is it for now. This is where I'll stop. If you've been watching, thank you very much. If you have any other ideas of what can be improved, then let me know. That's it. My name was Joachim, and this was So Many Games All the Time, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye bye.